Good afternoon. This is Hunter, or Cifaretto, my character name on Ascension Bronzebeard, the Warcraft Reborn server. Just a very quick update to my armor, my pure armor build, or as I like to call it, the Soko Armoretto Lime build. I added a couple more pieces to it. Iron Guard Signet. It's 60 Marks of Triumph at the Mark of Triumph exchange, and you have to select in the sub-menu Mark of Triumph, not Heroic Dungeon. Nagel Ring, 119 armor. I think I had that in my previous video, but just to re-emphasize. Cloak of Warding of the Champion. This piece is really fucking hard to get. I never seen the tailoring enchant on it. My friend Barker made it for me, but yeah. You could use the Overlord's Embrace with the plus 70 armor enchant, and I think you can still get to max armor. And when I say max armor, I mean reduce your physical damage taken by 75%, which is cap, as the young kids say. So in order to get to that, you have to do some tomfoolery. And by tomfoolery, I mean this trinket here, the Zandalarian Hero Badge. If you're a tank and you're doing like a pug raid and you're lucky enough to win the Heart of Hakar, you can turn this into Zandalar Island, and you can get this trinket. It'll increase your armor by 2,000 for 30 seconds, and then it, will slowly, well, not slowly, it'll quickly dissipate. But I just wanted to show this off. Again, props to Envy for kind of showing me this Hammerstorm trick. Okay. So let's just hover over this. So I'll show you how I get to the 75 cap. And you would want to use this on a boss like Bloodlord Mendoliker, the Raptor boss in ZG, or just any boss that you like, oh, he's using just physical attacks on me, let's maximize armor. And that's kind of the crux of this whole build anyway. So we'll do this in sequence. Holy Shield, Hammerstorm, Signet of Vitality, and then the stupid trinket. If I get to 73, I might have done something off sequence. But, yeah, you'll get to 75% for like a second. It's just something to, note, and in a quick update. I did get the Twilight Face Guard, finally. I haven't really put it in any build yet, but maybe I could put it in like my maximum stamina set. Let me just find that real quick. And with pure armor, without anything besides Blessing of Sank, you're at 6397, which is pretty good. Like, don't stress, you can use a Scroll of Stamina to get this even higher. And yeah, you could run this on Mythic or Ascended. Don't let anyone tell you differently. Let me try and find the one that has my highest stamina. Okay, so this is my CTC max dodge build, and I have 7537, and I do have the Twilight Face Guard. I've got to change some stuff around to get to, oh, I don't. Well, I have to do something to get expertise capped. Maybe run, like, Iron Foe, or instead, where's that the Librum? There we go. Well, I guess your stamina goes down now. I don't know. It's close. It's a close call. Again, I'm at 7537 with nothing but Blessing of Sank. And the items, let's see what this is. No, it's nothing. Okay, cool. So for this, Twilight Face Guard, Battle Weaver's Necklace, Dark Soul's Shoulders. I use all three in this set. Overlord's Embrace, Dark Soul Breastplate, Golems, Bone Clenched, Freethinker, Dark Soul, Stompers, Protector, Overlord's Onyx Band with plus 19 stamina, again, Ascended. Defender of Timbermaw, plus 20 stam. Signet of Vitality. Libram of Truth. Crimson Dragon Scale with the plus 7 stamina enchant, I think, is the highest stamina shield currently in game. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not, like, I make these videos, and I'm not the best in the world or anything, I think I'm a fairly competent player. So any like advice, any feedback is always appreciated, constructive or otherwise. Troll me in the comments, it's all good. And the Dreaming Eternity. If you don't have this, use Iron Foe. You still get the stamina. Or actually, no. Here. This will buff your armor and give you more stam. There you go. You lose a little stamina because Dreaming Eternity is just so fucking good. But yeah, expertise 16 out of 26, and then pop this with the Glyph of Vengeance to get to max. Yeah, that's kind of the updates I have. Obviously, instead of probably Defender of Timbermaw, I would try and get the the Deceiving Refraction, which drops off Sagoth, the world boss. It's the best tank trinket in the game right now, I think. Plus 29 stamina, and then you can absorb damage up to like 2,000 or something. It's busted. That's the last piece I need, really, and then I'm just gonna grind Mythic dungeons and the Ascended and Mythic raids. So there might be less videos because I'm getting to BIS, and I tried running my Ret set, and it still needs a ton of work, so you'll have to wait for, like, the Ret Paladin video. I don't want to make anything that's wrong. Like, I have some best-in-slot items, but I just don't play Ret that much, so I would need to kind of look into that a little more. It could be, like, 3 days on that, probably. But just one more thing to kind of talk about. So, you know, I'm gonna be releasing more Bronzebeard content, obviously. But, you know, it will slow down until, like, the big updates. The last time I really streamed seriously was, like, 2008. So if you know anything about, like, Twitch streaming or YouTube streaming, like, tell me. Because I don't know shit. Like, I do have, like, OBS and stuff, some configurations in there, but the streaming service I used was Ustream, and if you're old like me, you'll remember it. So, you know, other content that I'm going to post on this channel will probably be, if people want to see it, I'll post it. So back in the day, and I was, like, in middle school and high school, I was one of the best. It was a very popular game. The first game ever to sell $1 billion in sales was Guitar Hero, and I was one of the best players in the world. In 2010, I believe Guitar Hero 5 was added to the MLG circuit. I still will occasionally play, like, Guitar Hero or, like, any other rhythm game. So I might add some just, like, fun Guitar Hero videos to this channel, or, like, Rock Band stuff. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And even though it's just, like, a party game, but I did so many tournaments for that game. At its peak, it was quite competitive. There was quite a competitive community for it, like, chasing high scores. So if you don't mind, I'll probably post some Guitar Hero stuff. I'll occasionally play, you know, Super Smash. Not like a high level necessarily. Like, I'm not a pro, but I, you know, have placed in tournaments and stuff. One of my more niche interests would be, you know, I grew up in the golden age of Pokemon, which would be Red and Blue, Gold, Silver, Crystal, and I kind of play those games competitively. I use Pokemon Showdown. I'm not good, really, but it's one of the, you know, just the pastime I have at work. So I really like playing Pokemon Gen 2 and Gen 1 competitive. I kind of, you know, phased off after that. So yeah, that's kind of what I'll be, like, posting. I'm also, like, a musician, so if people are interested in that stuff, I'm happy to share, like, drumming, guitar videos, tutorials on that stuff, piano tutorials, bass tutorials, if anyone's interested in that. You know, I kind of want to, you know, share some stuff that I'm interested in. You know, I haven't really done YouTube in a really long time, so this has been fun. I do have a Discord. I'll share that in the description or something. Feel free to join. We run, you know, outside of my guild, I'll like get people to run content in this game with me. If there's anything I can do to, you know, make the channel better, I will. And yeah, that's about it. So, I'm off to get the dream.